make this the last question by Rachel de Guzman. She's a coach also. To everyone, what's the difference on having male or female coach? What are your suggestion tips on how to increase the participation of female coaches in tennis?
Okay, thanks, Rachel D. Guzman. Thank you for the questions. I think in different, I don't think what male can do in coaching, produce players, whatever female can do. Nothing is impossible. I think both can. Maybe the way they approach the players is different. The male approach the players a little different. Coaches, I'm talking about coaches, and the female coaches approach the players maybe a little different. Okay, that's what I would say. But on how to increase the participation of female coaches, there are two ways. One is if there's a role model in female who is doing good, and some other female coaches want to come and do. Okay, but that is when you have a role model. But on other thing, I strongly believe the association has to show, a potential good pathway for coaches. If you become a coach, you can come like this. If you're a female, these are opportunities. So I think it's in this tennis. Tennis is a business. You're selling the sport. But in this, even for coaches, for female coaches or male coaches or umpires or whatever, I'm just telling everything. The association, I'm just telling association because they are the governing body. They need to show the pathway and opportunities for female players. Look, if you become a coach, these are the opportunities you have. You can travel with the team, Filipino team, or you can do this, you can go with the ITF team, you can go with the player, you go with the female team players. So it has to be transparent, and it has to be like, the pathway has to happen, show. Give them a confidence this is going to happen. By like that, of course, we will increase the participation of female coaches, not only female coaches, even male coaches. That's my opinion.
My opinion that as a coach, there's a different level of coaches also, right? You are a beginner coach, or you are an intermediate coach, or advanced and professional coach. So you don't have to be all of them, right? So you can choose, like you can be a beginner coach, you can be the intermediate one, or you want to be the traveling coach. So maybe for Asian culture that women tends to stay at home and then tends the family also. Maybe to be a beginner coach, or like Kongpop said, the school coach, right? It's more realistic, right? They can coach in the afternoon maybe, and then it's like a part-time job for them. It's not have to be traveling all of the time to the world. So, but they can still be a coach, and very good one also with the approach, the female approach to the young kids, to the beginner, maybe more suitable, I think. So that's one of the paths that a female coach can take. It's my opinions like that.
Good one.
I think it's just not much left for me to say anything, because both of you, Chris and Martin, already saying everything. but it's true, yeah. It's true. It's like suitable, and it's more approach. It's easy approach to the player. Like, let's say for the young one, for the young players, the girls, if let's say look like me, approaching the players, like the kids, like 5 years old. Of course they're scared, they're just like standing behind the mom, But if we have the women coaches, they can just like, just smiling, just like the kids love it, And also one thing is easy to gain trust from the parents if the women coaches have to traveling with the player, and that player happen to be a girl, So it's like, I think this is all, because the rest, both of you already saying everything.
Later on, we'll start with you. Okay. Yeah, I agree with all three of you. Yeah, I agree with all three of you. I mean, for Rachel, actually, I look at it differently. I look at it as if I were a female coach, I'll look at it as an opportunity. Because there are less female coaches. There's so many males, so dominated by males. But I won't look at this as a threat. I think that's what ITF is, and the federations and associations are always especially ITF.